Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, new GrappleSnake Aspera Triplum. Stay tuned. Hey coaches, are you tired of feeding 1,000 balls an hour and not being able to see exactly what's going on in their techniques of your players?
Ready position.
Fast track tennis is the way. They'll feed the balls for you. You can stand on the same side as the person you're coaching. You can see exactly what they're doing wrong. Are they turning? Are they turning wrong?
Uniturn. Swing.
Can you really see it from the other side?
Uniturn.
Get fast track tennis today and help your
Swing.
students and help yourself with your lesson.
Swing.
All right, guys. Aspera Triplum from GrappleSnake. Most comprehensive application of all technologies and poly-based additives that GrappleSnake has created. The most innovative string that they have ever brought to market is this string right here. Now, GrappleSnake said, what do people want from a string? Well, number one is spin potential, right? Especially from a poly. Well, man, I could feel the sharp edges already in my hand. So check it out. That is the cross section of it. It's square. It's roughed up. And there's a diamond rough within the string too. So you're not going to be able to feel it by watching me. But there are sharp edges on this. It is a square. And there's also like an indentation of a triangle in here. Yeah, wow. This is some serious string here. All right, so spin we got now. What's next? Comfort and feel. Well, you got spin. So you're gonna what? How are you gonna make this soft for me? Well, the sharp profile. Wow. And the more you stamp it, softens up the string a little bit more. You know, as we know with other strings, when you stamp it and when you edge it, it softens it up. It gives you a more comfortable impact. It actually from the start. So that is what they are touting is spin, comfort, feel. That's what I like, right? What's number 3? Tension maintenance, right? We always talk about how long does it last? Oh, are you getting a couple hours? Well, they're saying that this is going to last a good amount of time for being a poly here or a poly-based string. So that's a lot of promises that GrappleSnake is doing. And finally, power. You're telling me you got spin. You're telling me you got feel and comfort. You're telling me that it's going to last a good amount of time. And you're giving me power. So we're going to get Fab 4 with this string. As of now, it's only going to come in yellow, but there will be more colors coming soon, according to GrappleSnake. But let's get it on my racket. Let's get it on Goose. And you hear that? Yeah, let's go test it out. Stay tuned. All right, Coach Gu and I are very, very impressed. We don't get very impressed about string much. Coach Gu?
Yeah.
This is called Aspera Triplum. What did you think of the Aspera Triplum?
I think the string
brings almost it's close to a perfect string at least at this point. It's pretty good, I think. Especially at first when I first touched it, I was like, it's pretty rough. Like probably one of the roughest strings I've ever played with. So most rough strings tend to be harsh on like your elbows and your hands because it is a sharp string, and usually, especially when it's sharp, it will pretty much absorb all of that into your hand. However, with this, I did not feel that. The first minute or two, I was kind of a little taken back. I actually had to swing a little more through the racket and really go after it because it's so rough. But what I realized is it has the control, it has the spin, it has the pop. I mean, even the feel behind it. For being so rough, I thought, you know, the strings don't move. So I was like, all right, this probably won't generate the way it does, but it did, surprisingly. I would say, like, if I wasn't using Turobite, this would be a great kind of string in my rotation. That if you're looking for longevity, because he doesn't want to string my rackets anymore.
This is not the one, though. This is a 119. He's not going to use this.
Definitely not this one, maybe. But I could feel why it could be very durable just because how rough it is and the texture of the shape behind it. It is a square shape, which is really interesting. I've never really heard of square strings as much. And especially with the squareness, it has diamond shape imprints in it. So does this string grip it? Yeah, it grips the ball like it's no tomorrow, but you can deliver the pop and the feel behind it. But yeah, I would say if you guys are loving like textured strings with that sharp edge without any of that pain, this is a really good string. This is probably a close contender, I would say.
This is the best rough string and edge string on the market. Yeah. And I say that with confidence.
I know you do.
This, like immediately, my first ball, I'm like, oh, hello. And then like no matter what I did, swung hard, swung fast, swung with top, flattened it out, it actually worked with me, which I was shocked at. Usually one of those kind of gives out on me if I don't like exert the full effort. Even at 70%, this worked with me. I was really, really surprised. When you spun the ball, it went up and it came down hard. It really came down hard. And it jumped right off of that.
Yeah.
When you hit the ball, it actually goes through that court. And you felt it, which was interesting. You heard it, you felt it, and it went. So it's like, oh, that's exactly what I wanted to do. And it did it.
Yeah.
Great all-around string.
It is a really good all-around string. I would consider this to like other people, especially if, you know, you're looking for a textured string or like that roughness, like especially my fans out there that love, you know, Turobite rough.
Yeah.
Right? This would be a good backup. I mean, this would be in your rotation. I would definitely consider this in one of my string rotations if you ran out of Turobite, which hopefully not because I love Turobite.
I think he would break that in 2 to 3 hours though, because it is 119. So we're talking about a very, very thin string.
But but like other than that, I would say if you guys are looking, you know, in the market for like a nice textured string and that roughness without that pain of like playing with the rough string, you would enjoy this quite much. So
the weird thing about this, Coach Goo, is although it is a 119, when I was stringing it, it felt thicker than that. I think because of the square nature of the string.
Maybe, yeah.
They had to measure it a little differently, and they had to give it a 119 and cut the spacing out.
But also, you had the diamond imprint, so that probably could help.
That like, throws it all off.
That throws it a little bit.
Yeah. But
so yeah.
Best string in the GrappleSnake line. My favorite was Irukandji. This is better than that.
Oh.
Yeah. This is better. This is their best string. Bar none. Guys, this is something you guys have to try. Like seriously. Like I've told you to try all these strings and you guys have. This is definitely should be right at the top of your list right now to try. And then you guys let me know that you like it. Because I guarantee you will. All right. Coach Goo?
Yes.
Any final words on that?
No. I would say just go try it.
Yep.
Really go try it. You wouldn't love it.
Yeah. Where can we find you, bud?
You can find me at ag.tennis. Also be posting content there as well.
All right. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.